Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? We are kind of sort of working our way through the tiered systems, and we're almost at the end of the line. But we ran out of a certain resource, which I honestly haven't thought about for at least 5 episodes, 10 episodes. Silicon. Yeah. So I'm just going to go and mine a bunch of stone. I stuck a drill on the top of this thing. Just because. And we're heading over to this, which is actually pretty close to our little setup over there. So about 12 kilometers away, 14, 15, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be when I finally get here. But all we're going to do is we're just going to get a bunch of stone and just head back. And then hopefully that'll give us, a decent amount of silicon. If I can actually find silicon in here, though, that might be a good idea, too. Looking quickly. Whoa, hey, stop. Why are you doing that? Okay, so what do we have? Do we have anything? Doesn't look like it. Another thing that I did is I went and got some titanium because you need a lot of titanium to build the, final tier stuff, I guess. So I went and I got a full load of that in the armored platypus. That was like 40 kilometers away, so it took me a while to get over there. What is it, like 440 seconds? I don't even know how much that is. It's a lot. It's like a little under 8 minutes. 7 minutes, 20 seconds, I think. Somewhere in there. I don't know. But, yeah, so went there, which obviously took a lot of time. And I cleared out one entire deposit of titanium. And I was able to fill that into the armored platypus, which was great, by the way. And there's still more over there. So I think there is another deposit. So if I need it, I can go get it. And another thing that I'm going to need to do is find a better source for hydrogen or start switching everything over to ion. But if I start doing that, then I need to get a lot of platinum, which... Oh, hey, what is that? Hey, what are you? All right, we'll just stop here. We'll kind of fly around. Okay. And the reason why I took the Daedalus out to get this is because I'm going to need a lot of stone. I mean, a lot of stone. Really? Why? It's just dumb. So if you ever get that thing where, like, the drill starts floating up in front of your face, just turn your jets on and off, and that should fix it. What is this? Is this cobalt? No, this is magnesium. What is this? This is cobalt and magnesium. Okay. Useful, potentially. GPS, asteroid, cobalt, magnesium. Let's see what else we have on this rock. Something I could do, which would be kind of hilarious, is if I mined the stone out around all the cobalt and the magnesium. So that way all you're left is just like the empty deposits, or just the pure deposits. That would be kind of funny. I think I might do that, actually. And there are geese outside, apparently. I think they're just flying over, though. Let's see. I don't see much of anything else, but the fact that I have magnesium so close is great. So I think I will actually mine out the stone around that. Just to be, what do they say in Britain? Cheeky? Being cheeky? I don't know. Yeah, so let's go. First I need to turn on, I think that's in this one. No? Oh, I don't have it. Right. Drill. On. And then I need to set this thing, so this, and I want you to collect Do I really have to? I do. It's the only bad thing about setting this thing up is you have to go through each one of these things like individually. Like there is no way to like mass select like these, so you can only select one at a time. Kind of sucks, but you know, it's a thing. Take that off. And okay, so now we are mining only stone. All right, so, and I do kind of want to see the area that this thing is going to be mining off of, but I don't think it really matters all that much, so let's just move in and see what we can see, I guess. Okay. Okay, so we are now mining stone. I just finished eating breakfast, so if I'm clearing my throat a lot, that's why. And the drink for this morning, because I still have to go to the store, is Dr. Pepper, because why not? But still, having magnesium and cobalt like this close to the station is actually kind of cool. And it looks like things are moving. Or am I just like flipping upwards? I have no idea what's going on. Meh. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so how are we doing with our stone? We're going to get a lot of stone out of here. So we're already at 106,000. We'll probably get over 1 million. So that should give us hopefully enough silicon and nickel and all that other fun stuff to last a while. And then another thing that I could do is build a gravel sifter to go through all of the eventual gravel that I'm going to get. I've actually done pretty good, and I haven't really mined stone since being out here too much. Like there's a little odd bit of stone every once in a while when I'm manually digging, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. But yeah, we're at 200,000 now. And since this is going to take a while, I'm just going to pause. And I'll come back when we have a full inventory. All right, fun times. I just had an interesting thought. What if I actually stacked these drills? Like, how hilarious would that be? Like, how quickly could I fill up a full inventory? These are the things that I wonder. Also, what's the range of my ore detector? Ore detector, tier 5, range. Ooh, we gotta extend that out. Let's see if there's anything else in here. No? No? Okay, well, figured it was worth a try. So it looks like it's just the magnesium, and you can see that I'm already kind of like digging out behind it, which is kind of cool. Nice. Okay, back to pausing. Quick little update, we are at 1.1 million stone. And we are still under halfway full, so we're going to be able to pull in over 2 million stone. It's going to be a lot. I wonder how long it'll take to actually go through all that. Probably not too long, I don't think. But yeah, for some reason the drill is now making like this little weird, I don't know, like cut into there. So I don't know what kind of rules this thing uses to decide, you know, what it cuts and where, but as long as it's doing its thing, right? And we have a cobalt cruiser coming through, tier 4, so I'm not going to go anywhere near it. And then also, I still don't have the shield on this ship either, which kind of sucks, but for that I need more titanium, or not titanium, but platinum, which I don't have. So yeah, it's, I don't know, it's a thing. Also, how was that? That should be flying like through gravity. Because I don't think I'm that high off of gravity from here. And then the asteroid with nickel and ice, I don't know how much of that ice is left. I know that I have gone there to stock up before. If I'm lucky, there will be multiples, but we'll see. And by multiples, I mean like multiple deposits of ice, which would be amazing, but... Oh, and also I have to show you some changes that I made to the setup that I've got out here with the 4 stations. I have changed them a little bit. I haven't really done too much in the way of decorating yet. So that's still kind of on the menu. And I feel like that thing is caught in gravity and it's going to crash. Because, I mean, it is like 10 kilometers below me towards the planet. And it is gaining speed. So I kind of wonder, should I go and follow it? Or do I just leave it? Because, I mean, if it does crash into the surface, I mean, there's not going to be much left of that. So I don't think it would really be worth going after and trying to salvage. I don't know. But yeah, still digging a hole. So still making progress. It didn't dig out all of the magnesium, but maybe it'll start doing that now. But yeah, you can see kind of from the side here, it is sort of starting to dig out underneath. So it's kind of cool. And apparently the ship is still trying to move. Why are you moving, ship? You should not be moving at all. I'm just like, yeah, see, so it's just moving again. I don't know. It's being weird. But I think that's just part of Space Engineers, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, and another thing is I need to make a connector for this guy somewhere. Because, I mean, right now he's got no way to connect to the station, so... Okay, how much stone do I have? 1.8 million. I think that'll probably be enough for now. And I can always come back and get more later, so I'm not really too worried about it. And as you can see, we still have a decent amount of thrust here, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, that Cobalt cruiser is like... I kind of want to see where it is. Did I just lose sight of it? Yeah, I just lost sight of it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if it's way down there, it got caught in gravity and it's crashing somewhere. Can't see it though. But I don't know, that's fine. All right, we have to go back to our 45, no, that's not it. We're over this way. There we go. All right, good to go. So it'll take us probably around 3 minutes to get there. And it does take a bit longer to speed up. So we are very heavy. We're at almost 3 million kilograms. And I think there's a Mayday out there somewhere. But, I mean, it doesn't look like any more stations have popped up in here yet. So I'm not too worried about that. So I found that the biggest weakness of this ship is actually the nose here. Because, like, all the guns are always trying to, like, target me. So I think I need to put some not dummies, but decoys out on the edges somewhere. Kind of like how we did with the wedge. Wouldn't be too hard to do. I can do like 4 of them or something like that. But I mean, it's just the front of this thing is just so easy to blow up. Even though it's got like the really heavy, you know, armor plates on there, it's just, I don't know. It is the way it is, I guess. About a minute and a half left to go. What do we have? So we have an outpost, 2 outposts, 3 outposts, and a station. Okay. So I don't know if I need any more stations. Right now I've got more space than what I know what to do with. But it might actually be a good idea to start thinking about like a larger scale ship. And by larger scale, I mean like huge. You know, something that I could fit the armored platypus inside of. That's kind of what I'm talking about here. And then I could use that to go from place to place to place, put some jump drives in there. There is another Space Engineers channel out there. Trying to remember what it's called, but it's a guy, British guy, sounds like Boromir from the Lord of the Rings. So he's like the main guy on the channel, and he has like 3 other people with him. One of them is called Tex, you know, like from Texas, I'm assuming. But yeah, and there is a Mayday right over here. So I might go and check out that and see what that's all about. Because that's actually pretty close. So you can see the outpost is still on there. I haven't gotten rid of it yet. Eventually I will. But for right now it's just kind of chilling there. Wait, no, that's not the outpost. That's the, it's like a supply depot or something like that. We are at 51% hydrogen. It's not great. And then there is a connector over here on this side, but I don't know if that connects all the way through. I mean, it might. So maybe I could go and see if I can connect over there. So yeah, so you can see a little bit, one of the crossings between the 2 right stations looks a little different. And that is where I have done a little bit of work. So now we get to see if this thing does go all the way through. All right. Ooh, that's a little close. Okay. Think about there, maybe. And we'll drop it down. Ooh, I'm doing damage to something. Okay, drop it a little bit. We should be... Oh, there we go. Turn the dampeners off. Let that kind of straighten me out. And then connect. And if we are connected all the way through, yeah, it looks like it is taking out the stone very, very slowly. And it looks like it has stopped. But I think, oh wait, no, it is connected through. Okay, good. So I am replenishing my hydrogen. The 1 hydrogen tank that I have on the station does not have much left in there. In fact, I think I just drained it. So that's not great, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Actually, I gotta go out this way because everything is over here. So this is connected through, which is great because now I don't have to worry about that. All right, and then here is this guy. I don't know why you still have these on, sir. Because we don't actually need those on. So turn those off, good to go. All right. I don't know if just having them stationary or having the ship stationary uses any hydrogen, but in case it does. Okay, so if we go over here and we take a look at this, so I redid the passageway here, made it a bit wider, so it's now 3 blocks wide. And then I also put a bunch of oxygen farms on here, so that way I can, you know, replenish the oxygen inside the system. And then we're going to go in over here, and this one is the one with all of the refineries and the assemblers. And I need to put another programmable block in there with the simple doors script. We are building a legendary production line tier 7. And then we did build this guy. So this is the advanced assembler tier 5, which is different from this assembler, which is just a regular assembler tier 5. And then we still have the tier 5 refinery in here, but I do want to build a bigger one, or a better one. I think better is the correct term here. But if we go into here, so that's what I'm trying to build there. So the production line is the fastest and most expensive assembler. It allows you to assemble and disassemble rare and legendary components. But if you want to make those, they require lost tech components, which you can only get by disassembling rare or legendary parts. So if you want to get and actually be able to build these things, you have to go out and capture, you know, things that spawn in there, so like the stations and the outposts, because they have a limited number of legendary components in there. And base speed is 35, which is just ridiculous. I mean, compared to this, which has a base speed of 1.5. So this is like, well, not quite 30 times faster, but it is extremely, extremely fast. Maybe like 20 times faster, 21 times faster, 22 times faster. And that's just like base, right? It does use a lot of power, but if you put in the power reduction components, or the power modules, that way you reduce the power, then you can reduce that, which is good. So with that kind of speed, I'm not really too worried about, you know, anything else here. And then we have yield modules, tier 5, which I think I already have some of those. And then we go into these. So we have the rare refinery tier 6, which I have not built yet. And that's because we have a legendary refinery tier 7. Now, if we take a look at this tier 2, we have a base speed of 2 and a power usage of 5.9. And then also material efficiency of 3%, right? If we go over to here, so remember this one was 2, 590, and 3%. This is 40, 1.75, and 25%. And that's just base, right? So this is like ridiculous. And so this is the one that I want to build. And I'm going to put it kind of, oh, this one doesn't have any different graphics. So this is still, except for that, legendary refinery. But yeah, so this is what I want to build over here. And we'll put it there. I think that'll work. Also, does that have a connection on the bottom? Oh, it does. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we'll put that there for now, and then we'll start moving over this. And connecting this through. All right, so next thing that we need here is these guys, and I think I don't have the right pieces and parts for it. Whoops, I need a container. There we go, so you can go in there. You can go in there, and then I need interior plates, and we'll just grab a few of those. All right, so what is going to go into here is a curved one. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll go into the straight. Oh, no, that's the junction. There we go, straight. And then I think we need to flip it. Yes. There we go. Okay, so that'll go there and connect that in there, and then I'll be able to access that to see what it's doing. And then once this is connected, then this will start pulling in things as needed. We need a lot of legendary motors. A lot of metal plates. I mean, we have a lot of metal plates, but it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this is going this fast and it doesn't even have any upgrades on it yet. This is like ridiculous. And then for this, we need titanium ingots. So I'm probably gonna have to grab a little bit more titanium out of the armored platypus and put it in here. And the reason why I'm not just putting all of the titanium, which is why this isn't connected, is because I don't want it all to go into the tier 5 yields. I want it to go into like much higher yield. So like legendary yield if I can get it. So I have 80,000 titanium here, so I have a lot. But I am very careful in how much I actually put into the system. Because once again, I don't want to waste it as much as I can because titanium is not easy to find. Alright, so close that, head back inside and close that. I really need to do something about that programmable block. So that will be a good reason to go over here. So as you can see, this now has a door, which it did not have before. And that's because, as you guessed it, this area is now completely sealed and high O2 and warm, and it's just amazing. And I have a lot of empty space in here. This is a tier 5 battery, which I needed for upgrades. This is a tier 5 reactor, which I also needed for upgrades. I also put in a tier 5, what is it? The ion thing, like the small one. And the reason why I went with small grid instead of large grid is because I used less components doing it that way. Okay, so I need to put in another programmable block, which I think is over here. I moved this around a little bit. And we are out of hydrogen, so that's not great. But let me throw in another programmable block over here. And there we go. Let that get filled or built. Here we go. All right. And then you need the simple door script. There we go. Copy, check. Okay. Okay. And then content, text, and images, because we always need to give credit. And then I think that's, what, 3.5, I think. And centered, there we go, there we go. So that should now hopefully control all the doors, so I don't have to keep on closing them behind myself, which gets annoying. The reason why I have the gravity generator here in the middle and on this thing is because I'm assuming that I'm going to be building a lot around here. And so this is just kind of giving a little bit of structure to everything. And then this is, once again, this is the part with the oxygen farms on here, and we're just kind of doing our thing here. Yeah, so that's what I got. This right here does go to the outside and is a fully functioning decompression room thing. There's a vent down there, so doing its thing, and then I'm gonna head back over here, see how this is doing. And simple door mod is doing, and then all the gas will flow into here, but because this is also sealed, it all just gets kind of sucked back into the system, which is good. All right, how are we doing over here? What do you need? You need more titanium. Okay. I will get you more titanium. grab some more. Just because it's probably going to need that much. All right. But yeah, so I mean, it's coming along, slowly but steadily. All right, how are you doing? Oh, that's still processing the stone? Then what's processing the titanium? Oh, it's not getting processed at all. Okay. Right. So I need this to go into the refinery. There we go. Grab all of that. Put that into here. And I want you to process that, please, if you don't mind. It just said, no, I want to do stone. And I say, I want you to do some titanium so I can actually keep building things. But yeah, this is why I need like separate refineries, like one for stone and then one for everything else, because then I don't have to worry about this. And then the one can process all the stone at once, and then the other ones will process specific ores, kind of like how I have it down at the end of the road mine. So basically that system there. And did it already process all that stone? Dude. Oh, so the arc furnace, which is on the little barnacle that I've got on the side, that the Daedalus is connected into. All right, so when you're breaking down titanium, I thought this was interesting, but you get iron and you also get titanium. Now, you don't get a lot of either, but that is what it breaks down to. So it is kind of interesting. All right, so what are you doing now? Are you, okay, are we low on anything? We do need more platinum. But that is very slowly doing its thing. And then this thing actually has like lights and all kinds of stuff, and it's got like fans and shit. Like this is cool. But yeah. And then this guy, what are you doing? So this needs rare motors and legendary motors. 700 legendary motors. That's a lot. I would probably be better off actually going and grabbing some outposts and doing it that way. Yeah. So did that build all the things it needs to build? Looks like it did. Okay. So what are you doing? Okay, so you're done with that. So I'm going to put that into here. And see, get that in there. And also add that into there. Wait, why did it? Hey. Did you... I don't know what it's doing. Oh, wait, no, that was the right one. Okay, good to go. So what are we doing here? Okay, so this armor requires titanium ingots, quite a lot of them. And then you have this thing. So this is either the Azbuck or something like that. I don't know. But it's this thing. So that is the assembler large block upgrade computer. And we have the assembler small block upgrade computer, if I could talk. Also, one thing that I don't know is if these come in smaller versions or if this is just large grid. Looks like this is just large grid. Okay. That is also just large grid, looks like. Yes. I'm kind of hoping that like one of these things come in small grid because that would be kind of cool. But it does not look like that is the case. But I mean, it's whatever. So we're doing a thing. The thing is doing, so yeah, and we definitely need more titanium. And then this requires silver, okay. And then this requires more platinum, which apparently I am out of. And then we could, wait, is this the same thing? Yes, it is the same thing, okay. But yeah, that's kind of doing its thing. Refinery. We still have 4,000 to go through, so that should be pretty good. And then once I have all of this hooked up properly, I'm going to go and flip this guy around. I'll probably need to disassemble it, reassemble it, or something like that, and make this one for stone only. Or just make it for the smaller stuff that I don't really care about, so like cobalt, magnesium, iron, nickel, silicon, that kind of stuff. And then rarer things like gold, titanium, platinum, whatever, I'll have go through this one. And that means I'm going to have to be a little creative in how, because I think I'm going to have to come out here and then go down and then back, maybe. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But, I mean, I'm not worried about it right now, so. Okay, so what else do I need to do? Capture more outposts, I suppose. I could take the Daedalus over. See, but the thing is, I don't. Oh my god. Do I have like something that I can like a missile launcher that I can launch like myself? I do. Ooh. But that requires platinum. But I want to make it, because then I might be able to take out some of these installations myself, just by launching a missile at it and hoping that it's not set to shoot down missiles. And then if I did that from a distance, then maybe I could go in there with the Daedalus and then take things over easier. So might be something that I look into. Let's see, I am going to need more platinum though, so let me see what I have for thrusters. I can probably take out 300 of the tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, we'll just do tier 2 and tier 3, so we'll take those out. We'll go into the assembler here, and then we'll have this disassemble. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that should give me 100 platinum. So hopefully that will get me some things built. And then I'm going to keep the tier 4 stuff in case I want to build, you know, ion vehicles or something like that. I don't know. So if I go and I check out what this is doing. Okay, so that's still doing that. I want this to be built next, because that I'm going to bring with me along with a bunch of missiles. And we're going to try it out and see if how it works. Nice. That's mine. Thank you. We'll throw that over there. And then I'm going to need to grab some missiles. So we have 2 here. We have 4 here. We have a lot there. So 14 missiles. Do you think that'll be enough? So another thing that I could do... Well, actually, no. I'm going to have to take the Daedalus because that still has all the titanium in there. And this has the boot, in case I actually want to move stuff. So, also, how is my food, water? I need food. Okay. Alrighty. Let's hop into here. Alright, and we will regenerate ourselves ever so slightly. I like the background sounds inside here. This is like, honestly, if I'm not doing anything, this would be like my favorite place. And we have a guppy? What is that guppy doing over there? Okay, so food. What do we have for food? If anything, doesn't look like we have much. Okay, can you make me food? And then also, do we need nutrients? I don't know if we do or not. We also need tofu and algae soy product. Okay, so how are my growers doing? They need nutrient. Okay. That has all the gravel, all the water. Water, gravel. Water, gravel. Water, gravel. What I need is a nutrient. I don't have any. Oops, I think I just vented some atmosphere. Whoops. Okay, do I have a nutrient here? Nutrient, I do not. Okay. Okay, so then what do you need to make the nutrient? You need organics to make the nutrient. Okay. There's some organics for you. And then also I can put some of this into here. Maybe get some more organics. Alright, but this should be making nutrient. Okay, good. And then I need algae soy product in order to do anything else. So then that has to be moved into here. And then that will start making algae soy. We have a little bit here. So I am running low on organics, which is not a good thing. And am I out of organics already? No. I need water. Okay. Water I can do, I think. Do I have water? I have a lot of water. Okay, so I can take some of the water in here, put some of that water in here. That should hopefully start making more nutrient. Good. And it's also making food. Good. All right. And then I'll put you into here to make more algae soy. Good. And then I'll take you and put you into here. Good. And then you can go into, oh, you already have some. Okay, good. You have some, good. And you still have some. So we'll put 3 in there, and we'll put 3 in here. And we'll call that good. Okay, so now we have 5 of these producing algae soy, so that should be moving up somewhat quickly. And I do need a better method for this. So in one of the new emptied out sections of the station, I am going to build large grid versions of this, which I believe are more efficient and, you know, faster too, which is always a good thing. And apparently I'm out of food already. And I need vegan tofu, I think. Why is everything vegan? Give me some meat, man. Okay, so I need to make some more vegan tofu. Okay. And then this can get moved up there, and then that should make, hopefully, some food. But no, I need more organics. Okay. I don't really have much in the way of organics, so there's not really much I can do about that. And I think I just vented more atmosphere, which is never a good thing. Do I have organics in here? Organics. I have 10.3. Nice. Ooh, and I have a lot of tofu. Nice. 147,000 gravel. We also have a lot of lost tech components. So, oh, and we have a lot of algae soy too. Nice. Let me see if there's anything else hiding around here. We're still good on uranium for a while. All of these things look like they're doing okay. We have a ton of bottles of just everything. So speaking of, let's grab that. And then also a hydrogen bottle would be nice. So we'll grab, not that? Okay. I think it's the missiles. Missiles are too heavy. Okay, good to go. So all of this can go into here. Put all of that in there. We'll put all of that in there. And then hopefully, oh, and then also all the organics can go in there too. And now I should be able to make myself more food. There's more nutrient solution, good. Making more food, good. I can make myself a tofurkey dinner, which also has no meat in it, so I would need that bacon as well. Dude, give me some like actual, there we go. Sabroid meat, animal meat, potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, and ketchup. And then I could also make myself a steak if I wanted to. So let me grab this food here. And then I'm probably going to need more water. I'm sure one of these has like way more than it needs. Yes. Okay, so that'll be good there. And then everything else can just kind of keep on doing what it's doing. I'm going to add, just queue up like a bunch more of this, and we'll do like another 10 of those, and we'll call that good. The Martian Special. That might be good too. Anyways, just recharge myself a little bit. And then we're going to go and see what we can do about these outposts and or stations, because I am going to need more pieces and parts of things. So, Daedalus, you are needed. What do we want to go after? We're at 48 minutes, so I gotta make it somewhat quick. I do know that the outposts are easier. So that is something that I could potentially look into. Alright. Then we'll turn the dampeners on. Alright, so we have a raiding outpost 10 kilometers away. We have 16 kilometers for that outpost. We do have that wreck out here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right over here. I have no idea how close that is, but let me see. I need to look this way. Straight out. There we go. And that looks like it is small grid. Okay. So we're not going to go after that yet. I will, however, go after that outpost. So we'll get kind of close. We'll see how it goes. And then also, all that stone that I got has already been processed. So the refineries are very, very, very fast. Got about a minute left of flight time. And then I suppose I could see if I could take a look at it. Yeah, so it is that little one. So if I go out here from this side, and if I can take out that, then it'll be very, very easy to take this thing. The only bad thing is drones. So I have to get in there and like take it over very, very quickly. Which, you know, it's not going to be a big deal. But I have to be able to get in there first. And hopefully without like destroying half the thing, because I do want to take a lot of the parts and, you know, reclaim them. All right, so we are going to hop out of range and come in here from the side. So we only have the one turret to worry about. And it did just spawn in an assailant. So we're gonna arrange ourselves so we get 4 turrets going after it. Is that looks like large grid. What are you doing? Are you coming in? Are you gonna like, oh, I don't like the way that's looking. In case it starts launching missiles at me or something. Okay. Yeah, that was large grid. But yeah, so that was taken care of relatively easily. Okay, so now I need to see where I am in relation to this guy. Okay, so I need to come in here from the side over there. So if I can just destroy that base right there and have that thing just drift off, then it won't have power, which means that it can't actually shoot. So we're gonna go down here on this side. Try to keep myself out of range if I can. Okay, so that should technically start shooting. Okay, but I'm going to give this missile launcher a try, see how that goes. So wish me luck. Weapons, missile launcher. I have a missile launcher. That's crazy. Oh, really? You're going to do the whole floaty thing? Alright. Oh, this aiming reticle is terrible. But if I go right there, ooh, that is straight. I like that. I don't think it did enough damage though. Okay, this weapon is cool. I'm okay with this. All right, how are we doing? It is still there. Am I... Do I need to get closer? Is it like blowing up before it actually hits? Oh. Jesus. Yeah, that hurt a lot. But I can't actually tell if that's, you know, hitting anything or not. I do know that those bullets, they do hurt, so... Eee. Okay, so let me just see what I can do here. Nope, that's not what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? There it is. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did any kind of damage. So if I shoot... Well, that was cool. It doesn't look like I hit anything over there. It doesn't look like these are really hitting anything either. Okay, fine. We'll just do this the stupid way then. Alright, so let's see if that did any kind of damage whatsoever. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm gonna head down this way so I can get kind of like a better view of it, I guess. Okay. That is still shooting at me, looks like. Can't tell if any of it's actually hitting me though. I need you to shoot the gun. Shoot the gun. I mean, it looks like the gun's on fire, so maybe it's good. Alright. Am I getting shot at? I can't tell. Okay. No, we're good. No. Exit. Turn off. Okay. So now we can head in and grab this thing. And I don't want to do too much damage in here because there is a lot of precious components that I don't want to blow up. So I'm just going to hop in here, get myself kind of in here where I need to be. Am I getting shot at by something? I am getting shot at by something. There is small grid stuff on here, so okay, fine. You're going to get blown up. Okay. Build and repair units, can you do something about that, at least? But yeah, as you can see, like, it concentrates fire, like, right where I am, which is not great. And hopefully I didn't destroy anything in here. It looks like the large cargo container is still intact, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab onto this thing and bring it back over to the station. Let's see, I need to go this way. There we go. Locked on. Okay. And we do have grind to hack on, so should hopefully take everything over by the time I get back. Alright, so we have ourselves a little tiny outpost. And then we need to go down that way. Okay. And I'm basically just going to kind of drop it off kind of in the middle of all those things and just have all of the build and repair units just kind of do its thing, I guess. Or what I could do is actually just disassemble the whole thing here, because I'm pretty sure I can fit all of these parts into the large cargo container in here. So I guess at this point we just kind of, actually, if I did hack everything already and it's rebuilding, which is what it sounds like it's doing, I am going to have to change all of this. No, this is still access denied. Okay. Is there anything in... Ooh. Hopefully that was taken over. Yes, it looks like it was. Okay. Good to go, I think. Maybe. I need... There we go. Grab all of this. Grab all of this. Transfer to nobody. Alright, so now it should break things down. And we'll see what kind of stuff we have in here. So we do have some lost tech components. 250 platinum again, which is nice. I need it. What about thrusters? Not really much in the way of thrusters. 20 uranium, that's nice, I suppose. Not that I really need it. Is this like still trying to repair things? Like what are you doing in here right now? I should be hearing grinding noises. Okay, control. All. Transfer. Nobody. Yes. I can't even tell if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. Whatever. I'll just start ripping it apart from inside. Break this thing down, have all the parts floating around. It'll be good to go. That'll be good to go. That can get broken down, that can get broken down. Okay, anything else with a computer in it? This can go. Still sounds like it's trying to repair something, even though it should be grinding everything down. You can get ground down. Okay, what else is there that I can do here? Yeah, it sounds like it is repairing. Stop repairing. Okay, beacon. That can go. These can go. I should be hearing grinding noises. Okay, is there anything else with a computer in here that I need to take apart? Stop. Okay, is it actually... Okay. I think it's actually breaking things down now. Good. Okay. Alright, so we should be good to go now. All of the iron from this I'm not gonna need. So I'm wondering if I just like push it down into gravity. Just to kind of get it out of the way. Because I mean, what am I gonna do with all the iron? I have like 80,000 plates on the station right now. I'm not gonna need that much. So if we are facing planet now, then if I go forward, there we go. That will soon get caught by planetary gravity and get lost forever. All right. And I barely have any of that move or any of my storage taken up. So let's head over to this raiding outpost and take out that one. me see. We have raiding outpost, raiding station. I still want like the missile to work, but I don't know if it's going to. I mean, it was a great idea, but I mean, if they're just going to shoot me before I can even get within range of actually hitting something, then like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Actually, does it say what the range is? Don't know if it does. And you can see I still don't have the thruster in the back there. So I need to be very careful that I don't get attacked from anything coming from the back, because they have a nice direct shot at the hydrogen tank, which would be a terrible thing for them to actually hit. And I do have the rest of the wreck down there to take out. And I would get a lot of thrusters from that, I think. So maybe I go down there and I disassemble the rest of the wreck. I think that's probably a good idea. And it's closer too, so it's always good. I don't know if my guns are gonna shoot at it though, so maybe no, they're already off, so I'll just leave it like this, I suppose. Okay, so it looks like there's still a lot of pieces and parts here. I still see a large hydrogen thruster, it looks like. Or am I just seeing things? I could be seeing things. Well, no, that is the one in the back, but it looks like it's mostly taken apart. Okay. Let's just break this guy down the rest of the way. Looks like we do still have some thrusters. Good. Are you repairing or taking that apart? I can't tell. Hopefully it's taking things apart. But I can't tell. Oh, and I fixed the issue with my oxygen tank here. The problem was it wasn't connected in the back. So, and I hear things getting broken down, so that's good. So, out in the back here, these two blocks are new. And so that's connecting from back here and then going into there, feeding into the oxygen. So that is how that is going. Okay. And we have a lot of thruster components on here still. At least 80 there. So that's free platinum that I can use. Okay, and it is breaking things down, so that's good. 36 thruster components there. And keep in mind, I do have 8 build and repair units on the Daedalus, so they should be working pretty quickly on this thing. Is that a warhead or a gravity generator? Gravity generator, okay. Okay. So we are at an hour. Oh, hey, this one is fully... Yeah, that one still has 80 thruster components. Nice. We are at over an hour in the video, almost at an hour and 10 minutes now. So I think that'll be good for this video. I mean, not much is going to change so much. And I suppose I could build a thruster in here just to give that some kind of protection because it's making me nervous. I could... I was thinking I could do like an ion thruster group in there, but yeah, we'll just stick with this. This is easier. You need steel plate. Okay. There. Do I have steel plate now? I do not. Okay. Now I do. Right? Yes. Okay. Good. Alright, so I need this to be built to give that extra protection. And, you know, if it helps with all the other things, that's great. And then that's going to have to be added back into the thruster group. There we go. And that is now on and working. Good. All right. So one of the cool things you can do if you find a big wreck like this is even if you have like a really, really small ship, let's say like the starting little blue ship thing, that you can get sometimes if you're doing a space start. If you can come across one of these ships and actually disable it, which I have done, I mean, you just have to be very, very careful about how you fly around. And you do this with your jetpack because you're more agile that way, of course. And you need to get like inside this one. So like for this ship in particular, one of the weak spots is actually from the back. And if you can get it just right, you can shoot yourselves right between the two large hydrogen thrusters on the back end. And then from there, you can get inside and then start disabling everything. So that's one way that you can disable this ship relatively easily without having, you know, a lot of guns or anything like that. But the odds of you dying, especially if you're not used to moving around gunfire, at least in this game, you're going to die a lot. So just keep that in mind. So if you are on the starting ship, it does have a survival kit. So take a few times. And then once you have the ship disabled, what you can do is actually build yourself a new ship from the ruins of this one, because it's going to have all the pieces, parts, and components that you're going to need to actually build yourself a decent ship. And then you can see just how quickly this thing is getting torn down, and I like it. It's impressive. But yeah, so if you can find yourself something like this, not all the Maydays are going to be like this. There are some larger ships, but some of them are so broken down that you're not really going to be able to pull much off of it. But this one ship in particular, and this is the vanilla really, really long ship with the stairs on top acting as kind of like design elements or whatever, like the 2x1 stairs. So that's what this one is. This one you can actually build yourself a nice ship off of. It's got a lot of what do you call them? The cobalt things that you need, the metal grids. So it has a bunch of those, has a ton of plates, it has thrusters. I mean, it's got everything that you need. Plus, if you're careful, well, no, because the starting ship has a little assembler on it, right? I think it does. I could be wrong. But yeah, you can actually make yourself the battery components, so like the power cells and stuff. And then you can make yourself batteries off of this too. And you're, like I said, you're going to have enough materials here. And especially if you break things down into their component parts and then use those, like the nickel, the iron, whatever, to make new stuff, you can very easily make yourself a completely new ship off of this one. So tip for you, in case you're starting out and you don't have a big ship like the Daedalus. But yeah, it's fun times, right? Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you'll join me in the next one, which may come today. I don't know. It's still pretty early in the morning, so, well, I suppose it's not really. It's like middle morning. But yeah, that's all I got. So, have a good one.